Good morning and good evening to everybody. Welcome. Hey Kirk, we are still on the September contract, but we're gonna switch soon. I just don't know which day. So, hey Kirk. We're still on the September version or a contract or, but yeah, we're gonna, I don't know which day is gonna be the switch. I have to check it out. I will look into it. I will look into that. How's everybody? How you doing, Kirk? Good to see you. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, sorry. The elevator music kicked in. You still have hope for me. Oh my God. I'm feeling flattered. That's actually good news. I do what I can, Kirk. I'm here to help the community as much as possible. Okay, we just mark up a demand zone right here around midnight. I think that would be the only zone that I'm interested in currently. All right, 15-minute bullish order block / demand zone. Gabor, welcome. I'm sorry. The giveaway, I'm still waiting for an email from Take Profit Trader. So I don't know if we're doing this session right now, but I'm expecting the email anytime, even during the stream. I'm just waiting for a go-ahead because I do have the credit, but they said those credits have expired, but I still see them, so there was an issue. So I just want to ask them if I can still do a giveaway. But I still have credits. So should be working. But we're gonna do a giveaway. Either way, I mean, maybe not this session, but there will be a giveaway. We'll see. Bullish order block demand zone down there. Okay, let's focus on that for now. 2 minutes until the open. Gold is making new historical highs here. Who knows how far it wants to go? Really no idea. Absolutely nothing on gold that I can go with. Anyway, I was kind of thinking maybe I should trade a little bit on the Russell or the YM if there is no targets on NQ or whatever. Okay, that is not. Kind of looking for a possible level here. Technically, there's a level on the 1 minute at 378. Anyway, a few seconds to go until the market opens, so get ready. Here we go, right now. The market is open for business. I think I see something here. I think I do see something there. $380 maybe if it goes. Not really sure. 381 might be. All right. So there's a zone at 70. Let me see. 77.80. I think it's 78 on the mini. Let me look at it. 78. I'm just kind of curious. Seems like it wants to drop down. There's a 1 minute demand zone right here. Didn't go yet. So it's 79 maybe? I don't know. Anyway. A little bit tempted to take a scalp. Sorry, I'm just watching the other charts on my left. Hey, Urvi. Yeah, I'm a little bit short biased, but only until like I'm kind of would be looking for a bounce on a demand zone. Hey, Abyss, what's up? Got your first payout. Let's go. 692. That's good. Zoltan, hey, still holding along? Nice. Yeah, everyone is waiting for the 10 a.m. session here. Also kind of curious what's going to happen. Like news-wise, it's going to be the Jolt's job opening, right? Anyway, could be a possible good scalping area down there maybe. Not sure. $400 is still holding, so it can bounce easily. Otherwise, nothing else is going on for now. Still kind of trying to figure out if this one wants to go into that zone at 77 or not. Picking up liquidity from this 1 minute gap. Otherwise, that's it. Akram, hey there. You're rich. That's awesome. We all want to be. Hey, Nava, good to see you. 1200 in fee? Well, listen. Well, I mean, in free pay, in free accounts, that's good actually. That's a business. That's a business plan right there. That's a business plan. Yeah, most likely the best choice would be to wait until 10, and you know, not do anything. I'm just kind of wondering if there's any level here that NQ wants to go for or not. It is definitely interesting. Bit of a sideways action here, but not much. Right around this 400-ish area, and there's no zone. I mean, there is one zone. There is a 1 minute zone. As I said, it's 78 on the mini. So that's basically a 1 minute order block. It's technically valid, and I'm going to show you why, if it takes that level or not. So I'm going to show you why, and this is a good example. Actually, I'm going to pull this right. Okay, it took the zone, by the way. I mean, it definitely mitigated the zone, and it's such a great example to use. Adel, hey. Back looking at for shorts at the moment. Yeah, there was a possible scalp opportunity here, but you know, it was a little bit dangerous. But I'm going to show you why and how interesting. And this is a good lesson here. Jack, hey, welcome to the channel. So this is a great example and a good lesson of why this here is practically a valid demand zone. First of all, here is the liquidity that it's picking up. Look at that. Look at this. This is not random. Look at how these bearish candles picking up liquidity from that small fair value gap. I know it's kind of crazy, but it's perfectly lining up with this. And then we have the market structure shift. This is the 1 minute chart, but you can see it down here. Here's the market structure shift right there. So 2 bearish candles down there. This one's picking up the liquidity. 350, yeah, four open, yeah. So it's picking up liquidity from this fair value gap, and obviously there was a push already happening, which is just a positive thing. And then it's strongly pushing higher. Look at this strong push all the way here. So this makes it, this level, a picture. I'm using the 78 because on the mini it's starting from 78, so always going with the closer level. Okay, so it's starting from here. Let me give a different color to it. So 1 minute bullish order block slash demand zone right there. And so what we're doing is we're extending it, and boom, look at that. Look at that. Look at how price reacted to the zone. This is perfect. This is such a perfect play. It's just actually beautiful to see. This is beautiful to see. This is art. This is what I call art, actually. I just love to see this. Filkos, hey, welcome. All time same, 920, 930 important, yeah. I'm here's on liquid. So yeah, this was a perfect bounce. Now there's another one down here. Right there, which is fine. Oh my gosh, my chair is gonna fall apart here. I have an old gaming chair. I need to invest in that as well. And I need to invest in a microphone arm. All right, so this is where we're gonna stay until the news comes out. I call that surely. 9:20 open and 9:30 open. 9:20 open. Supply zone, 1 minute supply zone, 9:20 and 9:30. Yeah. It is actually a supply zone. It's just not the supply zone that I'm usually looking for, but it is 9:20. And this bullish spike here, it would be even better to see it on the 30-second chart, I guess, or 15 seconds. So the 9:30 candle also kind of looks good. But this here, like these two are also good. You know, there's just a certain criteria which I'm looking for. I know supply demand zones are actually could be explained in a lot of different ways, but yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know who that is. We are rejecting 825.25 new week opening gap low so far 950-ish. Oh, sorry, 450. You think so? Okay. Didn't even notice. Greetings, Santa Claus. Hey, welcome. The food, chicks, and whatever. Vilkos, I do want to go to Hamburg. And to be honest, I'm going to look for some rare BMWs in Germany, really. I'm looking for a BMW Z3 and I'm looking for a BMW 645, the old one with a V8 engine. So these two cars I'm looking for. I need to look around Germany and find it, you know. Or find them. Hey Mark, good morning or good day or great day. Okay, so far everybody's waiting for the news. That is awesome, awesome. Oh, I have to flip a take profit trader account. Hold on. I need to flip a take profit trader account. How should I do that? I know. Because I already passed it. I just need to flip it. I forgot that Monday and Tuesday were counting the same day. Okay. All right, flipped it. Nice. Going back to man, I have to trade on my trade day accounts as well. I'm way behind. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for the old one. There was actually a BMW Z3 that I was really eyeballing with. But actually, I mean, obviously the owner was putting it for a very high price. So I started to negotiate and we agreed with a price on a price. And the next day he backed off. He told me, no, he thought about it and he's just not going to let me take the car for that cheap price. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'm still thinking to maybe, you know, try to call him. Negotiate a little bit. Exactly, Kirk. I'm a BMW addict. That's the problem. And, you know, most likely I'm addicted to the old models. So, like, you know, I do like the Z3, the old 6 series, 5 series, the old ones. Even the E38-7 series, I do love it. And I do love the E65. I know everybody hates it, but I do love it. Exactly. Just waiting, Akram. Yeah, this is the 1 minute. On the day, you can mark the price on the chart 930, 930 open for support resistance. Ah, I see. So that's kind of an approach, right? Can you explain me payout policy? Funded Futures Network. Yeah, so it seems a little bit difficult, but it's actually very simple once you dive into it. Talk to him and give an offer. All right, Phil. So the payout policy is actually very simple. Now, first of all, you have to go through the evaluation phase. We all know that. Then you have the exhibition account, which is basically the second account where you have to reach the safety net. Now, once you reach the safety net, basically that's phase 2, then you're going to receive the third account, but I guess you already know that. So then you're going to receive the actual simulated funded account, which is going to be a third account. The starting balance is going to be, for example, is going to be $52,000. So on a 50K funded account, the starting balance is going to be $52,000. Now, the good news is it's a static account, right? The way it goes is there's two main things you need to be aware of. You cannot trade the main news, and there's a 40% consistency for the payouts. So it means that whatever you do on the funded account at Funded Futures Network, it's mathematically impossible to get a payout under 3 days. So it's not happening in every day or every second day, because if you're aiming for $1,000 of payout, for example, you want to take out, I don't know, so you have to bring the account up to 53,000. You just cannot make $1,000 with the 40% consistency in 2 days, right? So you make $400 one day and, like, I don't know, $300 the second day and $300 the third day. But the good news is that the dashboard is updating every single minute. So you don't have to wait at Funded Futures Network. You don't have to wait for the next day to request a payout. As soon as the dashboard updated and the payout criteria is met, the withdrawal button is going to, you know, light up. And you can withdraw on the third day your profits. So the payout, it goes like this with an 80% profit split. So 80 goes to you, 20 goes to the prop firm. And basically it's 24 hours. I got multiple payouts with Funded Futures Network. And I have an international bank account. So from the moment I requested it from the dashboard, it hit my bank account within like 20 to 24 hours. That's it. So the payout is relatively fast. Nothing wrong with the 24 hours for me. It's perfectly fine. But the fastest you can request a payout is like the third day. So every 3 days, basically. But once, you know, you definitely don't have to request on the third day. Once you hit your, you know, once you're within that 40% consistency rule, you can request a payout any single day. There's no minimum trading days. Obviously with the consistency rule is going to be 3 days, but otherwise you can request a payout anytime. Roll, hey there. It is about the BMW engines you like or childhood rememberings. It's both basically. I was like still in high school when there's a big lake here in Hungary. It's called the Lake Balaton. And I always went there with the train, and we were having summertime in the Lake Balaton. And, you know, the BMW Z3 came out at 1996. So in 1998, I was like spending the summer as a like I was still in high school. I was spending the summer down at the Lake Balaton, and I was actually a huge fan from the James Bond movie GoldenEye of the new car. Actually, if you haven't noticed, BMW specifically released the concept for the James Bond movie GoldenEye for the Z3, but it was so successful, everybody liked it so much that they decided to put it in massive production. And so I fell in love with the Z3. I really fell in love. It's not too often when I fell in love with a car, but the Z3 was absolutely, you know, absolutely one of the top. So I was like, yeah, it was basically my first love, the Z3. So then it was 1998, and I was down at the lake. And I was like, you know, heading to the beach, you know, let's go, you know, let's have some swim and, you know, some good time, whatever. And there it comes, you know, at the corner is just turning in a beautiful Atlanta blue BMW Z3, just like in the James Bond movies. And, you know, that moment, the time just slowed down for me, like everything. Whoa, it's just slowed down, like, oh my god, this is it. And obviously some rich person was driving it because it was cost a fortune back then. And I was like, oh my god. And immediately I told myself, this is it. This is the alpha and omega. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have this car. So I know it's an old car. And by the way, if you guys are interested, I'm going to show you guys something, how much I am addicted to this car. I don't know if you see this, but this is a BMW Z3 model here. And obviously it has never been opened up. It has never been opened up ever before. And so what I'm going to do is, so I was searching for a Z3. It's brand new. Actually, a collector offered me $250 for this. It has never been opened up. So I'm looking for a Z3 in Germany, and that's why I want to go to Germany, because I'm looking for one in a good condition. And I know that in Germany you can still find a good one. And so that's the goal, obviously, to find one in good condition. Yeah, exactly, Antaglog. Exactly. Lex Mac, thank you so much for subscribing. She's the one. I'll be in the winter one time with rear-wheel drive. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Had an Audi TT. Now it changed to electric. Yeah, and BMW is actually manufacturing refrigerators now. So BMW is not making cars anymore. It's making refrigerators. So basically the prime era of BMW has ended somewhere around the end of the 2000s somewhere. So like 15 years ago, they are downhill, absolutely. And today, currently, BMW is having the worst era of its ever existence. So I still love them. Obviously, I would be glad to drive a brand new BMW, but it's just not it anymore. They're just creating electric cars and refrigerators and hybrids, and that's it. Oh, really? Well, it's very simple. I just need a BMW Z3, basically. But not any Z3. I need a 2.8. I don't need a 1.8 engine. I need the 6-cylinder 2.8 liter engine. That's what I'm looking for. I need the Z3 2. I don't need the M Roadster. There's a 3.2 liter, but that's just too expensive for me. So that's out of reach, the 3.2. Obviously, that would be the dream. But the 2.8 is still like, it's within reach. It's 6-cylinder. It's great. The 1.8 is 4-cylinder. I don't care about that. And the BMW 645i, not the 650. The 650 had issues. The 645i V8. You know, that's it. These are the two ones that I'm looking for. Most likely the Z3 is the priority, right? These are the ones. Exactly. What is the budget? If it's in a real good condition, the thing is I cannot go higher than 14 or 15,000 euros currently. That would be the maximum, the absolute maximum. Obviously, it would be better to go for it. There's always something to repair. So like anywhere like 11,000 euros or 12,000 euros would be the optimal. I cannot go higher than 14, maybe 15, but it has to be in real excellent condition. But the priority is the Z3. Now, within the Z3, it has to have roll bars, AC. Those are super important. So it needs to have the roll bar and it needs to have the AC. Without AC, I'm not buying it. I know it's a Cabrio and you don't need the AC, but trust me, to keep its value and to keep it on the upper level of value, I need the AC. Okay? So there has to be an AC and there has to be a roll bar on it. If there's no roll bar, I'm not interested. And it has to be a 2.8 liter engine. The rest of the things are not that super important. Obviously, if it has the M package, like the M bumpers or the M steering wheel or the M seats, that's even better because that's, you know, pushing the value higher. But the engine is minimum 2.8. That has to be. And I don't care about the models after 2000. So I don't care about the 3.0 Z3 because that Z3 is actually looks like it's got kicked in the ass. So I need a Z3 manufactured between 1996 and 2000. Every fanatic and everyone who understands this car knows that you don't need the Z3. Actually, I don't need the facelift version, okay? The facelift version looks ugly from the end. From the rear, sorry. The pre-facelift, I need it to be pre-facelift version. That's it, pre-facelift version. The facelift version looks ugly. I'm sorry to say it. So that's it. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Adele. I mean, I want to look around as well. I'm watching mobile.de and autoscout.de as well. What is that IB8? 2.8 and 645, yeah. 90s 8 Series, absolutely the dream car. Absolutely the dream car, Francisco. Roll bar. I'm going to show you exactly what's the roll bar. Here's the news, by the way. Here's the roll bar. This is it. I need this. Without the roll bar, I don't want the car. I need the roll bar. Not that I want to roll with the car, but it looks better with the roll bar. So it has to have the roll bar. This is necessary for the car. It looks absolutely super fantastic with the roll bar. And it's factory OEM. Looks amazing, I think. Kopfstützen. Ja, das ist, ja, das ist, was ich mit haben. Ja. Ja. Oh, I need to make a phone call. Just a second until we wait for the news to kick in. All right, I'm here. So the news came out. Nothing is really happening. The market makers told me that they're trying to push the price still a little bit higher. So don't expect a drop just yet. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. If it wants to pick up some liquidity, let's look for a level. There's a level though, I just realized, but it's like from, I don't know, can it go there? Order block open 631. Okay, that would be fine. A 15-minute bearish order block. We'll see. I'm still here, Gigi. I'm always here. I'm always here. It seems like that's where we're going. How far is that? Okay, 170 points. What is ES doing? Okay, okay. We know what ES is doing. Right. There is a unbalanced price range at 481. I think ES is going to go higher. It's going to drag NQ. I'm ready to take a possible long position on this. Kind of close to the 50s. What was the numbers saying? What's the number? Interesting. I don't know if it's good or bad. That's called dedication. Yeah. So the plan is, if it goes higher, I might jump in and try to go for the 500 and higher maybe. I think it wants to break higher. How far is that high? 22 points. I still don't have enough confirmation. And gold is still up there. Yeah. Not much to do with gold. Man. I feel like it wants to break higher. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna go for that 58, I guess. And there she goes. Okay, so we went higher. All right, all right. Now what? Took the high. We have the zone. Lots of rejection here. Gotta wait still. It's just not enough. Still not enough to go. If it turns to the downside, I'm not really interested. Order block at 228 on 5 minutes. Where? 228. I don't see it here, but maybe it's here. I don't know. I don't see it. Could be. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I don't see it. But it could be there. Maybe on a different time frame. Yeah, elevator music all around. That's what we're listening to. Hey Czar, I'm from Hungary, not from Romania, but I'm from Hungary, which is not that far. But are you from Romania? I love Romania, beautiful places there. Okay, let's see. I should have thought so, Kirk. I should have known that in the first place. Funded Day Trader, welcome. How's it going? Okay, it seems like we're stuck here. Gold. Also just kind of waiting. I need a displacement. You know the game plan. I need that displacement. Yeah, could happen if it's not able to shift above those 500s. Obviously, if it would be shifting that 461, then I would consider the 500 to go for, but otherwise I'm not interested. Exactly funded day trader, waiting for the setup to show itself. Sir Benson, hey, welcome. How you doing, man? Okay, there's a possible shift here. And now comes the time when I have to decide to take a risk or not. Look at that. Look at that. I'm kind of liking this. I'm preparing an account to go in. Which account should it be? Oh, I do have a DayTraders account that I can fool around with. I don't want to. I had an account right here. No pullback, or sorry, retracement into the fair value gap. There was a market structure shift here, and we picked up liquidity, so everything looks good so far for the shorts to take out that 69. But gotta be careful here. Yeah. 2 minutes for the news. Yeah, there's gonna be, what news is it gonna be? No news. Okay. We have no news. Or do we? Yeah, gotta hold up with the long positions right now. It seems like it might just want to go down to that other level. Yeah. 1 minute news fair value gap. Yeah. Look at that. It's basically inverting it right now. If it does, so where's this level? It's an Asia high. I can imagine this one going down to the 332s. Okay. Actually, you know what? Kind of watching this on my other charts as well. Very big rejection on the 15-minute. Now it's picking up liquidity. Inverted the 5-minute fair value gap, picking up liquidity on the 1 minute right now. All right, jumped into a small short position here. Not a big deal. Yeah, gotta be careful with this one. I am taking off a little bit here and there. And the problem is ES still wants to go higher, I think. But anyway, here's the position. If it goes higher, then it's fine, perfectly good. I'm gonna be aiming for the 500s then. Let's just see. My stop, well, could be a little bit wider, but I'm kind of looking if this one wants to go back down into the zone. If not, that's fine too. As I said, I took a risk by entering early, and that's on me. This is not a clear exit. It's a little bit of an aggressive entry, I should say so. ES actually made the low, so that's why it makes difficult. So there's an SMT, obviously, which makes this short difficult. But again, that's no problem. Then I might gonna try to scalp it for the 500s. I don't like this. It should be dropping now. But it's not dropping. Instead, I think it just wants to go higher. I'm trading on Quant Tower. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, I'm closing down this position completely. Closed it down. I'm not risking more on this. Closed it with a small loss. I'm gonna be watching if this one wants to break higher. Was a bit of a trappy situation here, so I tried to focus on the next possible solution here. Very difficult area. It all depends what ES wants to do, I guess. Almost completely repricing now the 15-minute bearish candle. So it might gonna be a full wick fill. You're welcome. God. Yeah, let's see. We gotta wait. I had to take that small loss there, but it's okay. Still kind of interesting to see how it is behaving at this level. Okay, let's see what we can do. So went down, inverting it back up there. ES, look at that. ES still wants to push it. We have the zone on the higher time frames on both assets. And look at that. Yeah. Man, why does it feel like it wants to go for the 500s? I gotta look at the levels here. Yeah, this was a nice little trap here. As soon as I saw this boner candle here, at 10:18. I was like, okay, it's done. It's just gonna take me out, and I closed it. I thought that it wants to break through the demand zone, but now I'm just gonna wait. Can I ask, has TPT giveaway? Oh yeah, Gabor, I was saying just at the start of the stream when you arrived that I emailed to Take Profit Trader if I can still use my credits, because I've been told that they might be expired, but that's not true because it's still there. So I'm just waiting for the reply from them, and they still haven't replied to me. I sent it before the stream. So I'm not sure if it's going to happen in this stream, but I still have 3 credits for Take Profit Trader to give away. And I was like, it should be able to be transferred. So I'm just waiting for a reply. Just in range. So I still have 3 credits. I'm sure they will come up with something, because I asked if it's not possible, then if I was asking if I can still do a giveaway, and they will just credit an account by their own, and that's the email I'm waiting for. So I hope that they can do something about it. Day is good so far. I made about $500 on funded accounts. Otherwise, a few $100s on evaluation accounts by not copy trading. So, you know, slow steps, baby steps, but I'm currently still building, because I lost basically almost everything which I had in August. So currently, what I was trying to do is, I have 1 pro account at Take Profit Trader, which has been passed, but I just had to flip it, so I cannot trade it yet. So this is going to be a brand new funded account. I have 2 TRADEDAY accounts. The MyFundedFutures accounts are still behind. I have a DayTraders account. The funded accounts at Bulenox are looking good. This is where I made almost 500, and the other account I made about $86. And I do have the Apex accounts. So slowly building up. And these are the ones that are connected with Quant Tower. I still have a TRADEIFY account, funded, being copy traded. So slow progress right now. I definitely hope that in September I will be able to request at least a few payouts. At least, you know, I'm really hoping for Bulenox, that for at least by the last week I will be able to request some payouts. Jumping long. I still have to wait for a confirmation, Sir Berenson, but I do feel like, yes, it's gonna, you know what, for you, I might jump into a long position. Why not? For Sir Berenson, 2 micros, you know, it's gonna be on a funded account. What do you say? There you go. I'm jumping in. I'm targeting the 500 there. 498 actually. Risk to reward is basically about 1-to-1, but it's fine because I'm still not copy trading these accounts. I can go with the risk. So 1 trade on this one should be fine. Where is the trade? Here's the trade. Targeting 497.75. That was the original plan, basically. So Hey, MJ, welcome to the channel. I know, Sir Bernson. So I was eyeballing with the 500, but overall, the level that I'm really eyeballing is 631. For now, I would be absolutely fine if it goes to the 500s. So yeah. Let's go, Gabor. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, so for now, this is like not the best risk to reward trade. Actually, I can put this here to minimize the risk. Could go down, so gotta be careful with that. But, you know, it would be great to see this tap into the 500s. If this is really the idea by the market makers. The problem is my entry is a little bit too late. But that's okay. The idea is the same. Entry is late, but the idea is the same. So I'm okay with the drawdown. But obviously, if it goes below that swing low, then something would be off. And I'm just going to be waiting. Seems like it's going off now. Yeah, look at that. Not good, not good. I don't really want to risk more on that, so I'm fine with that. Trade. It's only 4 micros, so it's okay by me. The thing is, as far as I'm checking this, like ES still wants to go higher, and that's why I'm a little bit more positive that NQ should be climbing as well. Yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. It does seem like we're bullish. Let's go, Zoltan. Well, yeah, it's a good plan. Well, if it goes down, I just cannot tolerate more risk on this. Woke up to Chop Fest. Well, it's a Chop Fest, seems like. Well, not the particular Chop Fest, but technically it is. Actually, even if I was going with my original strategy as an exit, for example, using that fair value gap, it seems like it's just invalidated that. So if it goes lower, at least it was a good try. Yeah, it's gonna go lower. I don't want to take more heat on this trade, so it's fine. Yeah. And almost out. I don't know how I'm still in this trade. It technically kissed my stop loss. If I zoom in, it's more stressful. Look at that. Look at how stressful it is now. Oh, it didn't. Okay, just missed it by 1 tick. Wow. What a stop. I was in shorts. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, price was high for me too. But I was like, I'm okay with the risk reward. I'm okay with losing this. If I'm gonna survive this, that's gonna be a miracle. Look at my stop loss. Reverse from now. Thank you, Sir Berenson, for the great tip. Look at this. Okay. How did I survive that stop loss down there? I don't know. It's still not over. Look at this fair value gap. It can still be reacting as resistance. Blue and Apex Eval. Well, Antonio, it's in the cards. It's in the cards. That's why you need to take smaller risk, as we all know, of course. But hey, this is on a funded account. This is quote unquote real money. It's simulated monopoly money. It's monopoly money. It's simulated monopoly money, basically. It's not over yet. I was very lucky. I just don't know if I should just close this. I have a feeling that if I close this, it goes to the take profit. So, you know what? I should have been out from this trade down there. So let's just leave it as it is and see what happens. Okay. You know, one thing that can help us, it actually helped us earlier during the London session. It usually helps. And I guess you guys know what I'm referring to, right? I guess you guys know. Of course you know.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
Let's pump it. Oh man. The greatest feeling that you can get is the pump.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
Come on.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling, like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscle. It just blows up, and it feels different. It feels fantastic. The pump.
The pump. The pump. The pump.
The pump.
The pump.
The pump. Fantastic. The satisfying for me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman coming. So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym, coming at home.
Pump it, baby.
Backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people.
Pump it.
The same feeling because I'm coming day and night. That's what we call the pump. The pump.
The pump. Come on, pump it.
The pump.
Pump it.
The pump. The pump. The pump.
The pump.
The pump.
It's not pumping. All right. Back to elevator music, everybody. I don't know how we survived this yet, but anyway. You hated that eval. Oh, well charts. Yeah, I didn't hear too much good about well charts. At least that's what I've been told. That it's not so good. Come on, baby. Go. We need the pump. Come on, Arnie. Help us. Go. Go, baby. Go. No. What? Nutty lost 74k. When did this happen, Hentaclog? $74k in profits or funding just currently. All his long apex gone. 74k. Oh, not good. Not good. That's Naughty Bar, another streamer, Naughty Bar. I think he's a good guy. I mean, he's a good trader, by the way. I do think that he's a good trader. He trades differently. He's cool. 750 range. Now he went between 2k 4k. Oh man, I don't know what to expect from this move here. What is ES doing? ES still wants to go. You know, ES definitely looks bullish. As long as it stays that way, it's actually good. Yeah, he's copy trading 20 accounts. Well, we'll see. 97.75 is my TP, just to make sure about the slippage and all that such, but it's just not strong enough for now. At least I don't see that strength, but at least it goes. We need a bit of a help from Arnie.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
Customer funded day trader. He is up 14k today. Oh, okay. So is he up or down? Hopefully he's up. Uh-oh, this is not good. There's one thing I could have done already, but it's just, you know, not really good right now to do. Is, you know, I can actually move my stop a little bit. Martin, are you in shorts? Calm down, everybody. Calm down. It's not good for Martin. Look at Martin where my stop loss was. Look at here. There was my stop loss. And somehow I survived for now. I don't know. Trading Star is here in the flesh. Hey, what's happening? How you doing, man? Never go against. No, I had a phone call with the market makers. That's what I wanted to say. Inverted head and shoulders. I wasn't even checking that. This take profit is gonna end up my week. Let's see. I hope in a positive way. Come on, baby. We need the 500. We need Arnie. Arnie, what do you say? What about the pump?
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
Okay, Arnie said it. The pump, baby. We need that. Oh my god. It was so close. I'm gonna blame the whole thing on Sir Berenson now. If it turns bad. Come on, baby. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it, baby. Pump it, baby. Oh, Jesus. Come on. TP. My TP is still not there. Come on. It's only a few points. I'm not gonna take my profit. Come on, Sir Berenson. I'm gonna go for the full TP here. I don't care about tomorrow. I don't care about anything anymore. Who cares about anything anymore? The pressure. Oh my God, I need to. Jesus. You know what? I'm closing it. Just in time. Oh my God, look at that. Closed it. Needless to say, I still think we're gonna go through 500. Closed it. Nice. I made $248 on this trade on a funded account. It was on a Bully. Look at that. This was the trade. $248 with 4 micros. I take it any day. Any day on one particular account. I'm okay with that. This is a real fake simulated funded account. And now it just goes for 500. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Okay, you know, who cares? This one calls for a victory song, you know.
Hey, let me tell you something. Earlier in the session, I was struggling big time. I couldn't even get out of my own way. Then out of nowhere, this sensational feeling took over me, and I just couldn't.
I don't care, we won. We won.
I was
Rock hard.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can
We
stand
won.
as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock.
Unshakable.
Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains. Hard. When you're in the zone, it is a reminder of your potential to conquer challenges. This feeling is a testament to your dedication and skills. One that can drive you to push your limits and achieve greatness. Embrace these moments, for they represent the exhilaration of being in complete control.
All right. All right, back to elevator music. I barely survived this trade. All right, Sir Berenson. And just like that, Sir Berenson takes the profits and walks away like Clint Eastwood in the sunset. All right. I'm going to need to take a painkiller because my head is absolutely blowing up. I'll be back in a minute. I need to take a painkiller. I have a huge, painful headache right now. All right. Big headache. We left alone funded trader. All right. All right. I'm not going to do anything with gold. And I don't really care about what happens with NQ right now. All right. Anyway, ladies and gents, I think I'm going to call it here. This headache is very bad, and I have to get ready for MyFundedTV Rap Realm. I'll be at MyFundedTV soon, but I need to rest up a little bit, so I'll be back soon. I have to make some phone calls too. This was a nice trade, and otherwise there's nothing else to do on NQ right here. So thanks again, and I'll be at MyFundedTV tomorrow, London and New York as usual. And if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the TOMSABO code. I really appreciate all your support. It works all of these prop firms, you know. TRADEIFY as well, if you want some instant accounts. TRADEIFY also accepted my code now, so it works. MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader still has the 40%, no activation fee. TRADEDAY as well, Funded Futures Network, you know, all the FUNDINGTICKS too. So it's everywhere. All right, thank you so much everybody for the support, for watching everything, and God bless you all. I'll be I'm gonna stream at MyFundedTV, and I'll be back here tomorrow in London and New York. So I'll be back. All right, God bless you all. Take care, be safe.